Hi, this is Raven Hawk from fastworkinglovespells.com, and I want to do a short tapping video on when you're feeling pressured, when you're feeling strained, when you're feeling restrained, when you feel like you have this burst of energy, this pent up energy that's just building up inside of you, and you want to feel like you gotta do something, you gotta do something, you must do something, but you simply don't know what to do. You don't know what the next steps are. Usually, we always know what the next steps are, or the next step is in this case. What we do have is a resistance, blockage, an unwillingness to take that next step. Whether it's fear of failure, fear of success, fear that you might look different to the people around you. See, the thing with tapping is when you literally start tapping, you don't realize how many subconscious fears you carry inside. And I mean, they range from deranged fears to actually ones that make sense. When I say deranged fears, I mean fears that just seems trivial to the conscious mind, but subconsciously it's buried in there. I'll give you an example. I was not always following my path and working online. I had a physical job once. I worked at the hospital. I was a nurse. I worked at a hospital, and I hated it. I didn't hate the people. I just hated going to work. I remember sitting on a train on BART in the San Francisco, Oakland area, the East Bay and San Francisco train. And I would hate that train ride. I just hated it. I was going to work on the train and just thinking, imagining I was just going back home. Sometimes I just wanted to just get off the train and just stop, which I actually did at some point. But that's another story. I went to the train station and I sat down and I never got on the train, and that was the last day. It got so bad that I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it anymore. So what I'm talking about is an unwillingness to take the next step. Then you have all this pressure because you know what you need to do, but you have a mental block. It seems like the world is going to fall apart if you do this. Everything is going to come down on you. Everything is going to go wrong. You don't have the time, you don't have the energy, you don't have anything. You're just so unwilling to take that next step. All it is an unwillingness. What's holding you back? This is you, and this is the goal. The only thing is an unwillingness, not wanting to do it, not willing to do it. Not that you're not able to. We all are. We're just unwilling to do it. Well, it's failed before. It failed many times before. Why would I do it now? Where would it go? Where is this going to lead? Then we start looking at the outward scenario. Even if I do it and this happens, this is going to go wrong, it's not going to go the way I want, and then another set of fears will come up. All fear does is that it transforms itself from one catastrophic nothingness in your mind to another catastrophic nothingness. Because it's all nothingness, it's just in thought. Now, mind you, we haven't moved a muscle yet, we haven't done anything yet. But we're already, assuming all these things are going to go wrong just because it happened in the past. And then it gets to a point, and this is the kicker. Everybody knows this part. You feel a sense of relief at not being, at talking yourself out of doing that thing, whatever that thing may be. You feel a sense of relief that you talked yourself out of it. That's where the unwillingness comes into play. And that's where the problem lies. Because that energy starts to build, because that sense of relief Your mind will want to recreate, recreate, recreate. Now, what caused that sense of relief? Procrastination. And then you have all this energy now piling up, building up inside you. You're in a turmoil because now you feel guilty. You feel like you're not producing. You feel a sense of like it's a conflict. It's just going around. You're fighting within yourself. And you feel all this buildup of pressure. So that was a little bit lengthy, but let's do some tapping on feeling pressured. Even though I feel pressured, and I do know what this is, it's just me fighting myself. I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even if I do feel pressured right now. And I know it's me pressuring myself. I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I do feel pressured, and I feel very pressured right now, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. I feel pressured. All this pressure, this buildup, this inner turmoil. I want to do it. I know I should do it. But yet I'm so unwilling. I hold myself back. I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it the next day. But right now, I'm just going to sit here and chill. I'm going to do it. But I have to be in the right frame of mind. I have to be when everything is just perfect. I have to do it when everything seems to be going my way first. I have to be assured of the outcome. Can't do it if I'm not assured of the outcome. Can't take that chance. Can't do it. Won't do it. It has to be perfect before I make a move. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. So I feel this pressure, all this pressure inside, pulling at me, pushing at me, pushing, pulling, turmoil, this inner turmoil, all this pressure, torn between wanting to fail and wanting to succeed. Because if I fail, I don't have to exert my energy. I don't have to do anything. I can sit here for a long time. But I do want to succeed because that'll make me feel better. That'll give me more money. But then I have to get up off my feet. So I feel pressured. All this pressure. All this pressure. All this pressure. Take a deep breath. And drink some coffee. You drink water. No. You're gonna redo this as long as you can. You can change up the words. This is not a set pattern. I just made the phrases up as my emotions came out. So just use it as you go. Use it as a guideline. Use the words. Repeat them after me. Use it as many times as you want, and then we'll do one round of a positive affirmations or reformations. Do this when you feel a complete sense of relaxation and relief. I feel better now. I am grateful. This pressure is gone. This pressure has left my mind. This pressure has left my body. And I am grateful. And I'm proud of myself because I released it. I chose to release it. I chose to let it go. I made the choice to make the rise, to rise up out of myself. and make a move and be productive. So I'm proud of myself. And I'm happy that I let go of that pressured feeling. Take a deep breath, breathe out. Now you can do that as many times as you want. I know that a lot of people will just want to go to the positive affirmation, but think of something. If you have a bowl that's filled with thoughts, negative thoughts, and you're trying to, you know, thoughts. Let's say that each thought is a marble or a pebble, and you keep this plenty of them in the bowl. The bowl is almost to the brim, and it's becoming a problem. We don't want to put another pebble in there, even if it's a positive pebble. What we want to do is empty out that canister, the bowl, make room for more positivity. Because if you have this much negativity, this much reluctance, this much unwillingness, and this much willingness, it's not gonna matter much. So what we need to do is just shrink this, empty it out, and then start putting this in. Hope that makes sense. Peace out until next time.